today is Daymok's fucking birthday, and he was supposed to be playing fucking Cyberpunk 2077, but no, instead, he's drinking tequila, passing out on the goddamn podcast, because he's fucking tired, and I'm not quite sure what's going on anymore, but it's not the same goddamn thing, and I love you guys, but I'm going to bed.
Hail, salutations, and happy birthday, Daymok! Welcome to
Happy
another...
birthday, Daymok!
Daymok!
Welcome to Daymok's birthday!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a true-blooded G.N.A. podcast. Games, nerds, and alcohol, because we get drunk and we talk about stuff, but no one gets as drunk as Daymok does on Daymok's birthday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard him. Daymok is joining us on his special day. How you doing, Daymok?
Oh, fuck me, man. I've had a couple, golden monkeys. I drank dragon's milk, and now I'm... Shit, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm literally half a bottle deep into Casamigos tequila that I literally bought less than an hour ago. So, fuck it, dude. After this, I'm passing the fuck out.
You drink dragon's milk?
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to piss out my ass because I was a little constipated for the last couple days, so I figured dragon's milk will clean me the fuck out. I'm ready to go, baby. Ready to go.
Hold on. I think it's more so he wants to have a second round when he shits out all that tequila.
I second that. That sounds like a great idea. By the way, Daymok, I just snagged the limited release Dragon's Milk. That's rum barrel aged, and they add like toasted coconut and all this stuff to it.
You said that a little bit ago, and yet here it is, fucking Daymok's goddamn birthday, and he doesn't have no special edition Dragon's Milk that he can piss out of his ass. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Well, you should have given me more heads up, and I could have sent a bottle down.
You did choke a little while ago, so I think you got plenty of heads up.
Oh, dude, I'd give plenty of head. That's just how this shit works.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've also heard him. We've got Vintage on the show. And before we get into him, this podcast is brought to you by Tequila and Charmin Ultra. Vintage, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. Come to think of it, the care package for Daymok should have just included TP, but as we all know, that's rarer than the tequila he's drinking right now.
Yes, we need TP for our bungholes. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard him earlier. We've got Zyberblood on the show. Zyber, how you doing?
I just saw the GIF that someone posted, and I just laughed my ass off. I am doing great right now. Work that tongue, Giraffe. Work that tongue.
Oh, glad to hear it. And we've got Ko on the show. How you doing, Ko?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. I'm getting over the fact that some of us, play video games for a living, and we kind of hate our lives right now. But yeah, we try to be civil about it.
Yeah, there seems to be a gathering of people behind Daymok right now.
Birthday.
Yeah, he's getting bottle service, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah, bottle service in his own home. It seems like it's going pretty well until every one of those people catches the virus.
Something's wrong with all y'all.
Yeah, don't be watching a giraffe give head to a goddamn pole and then let me show it to the 16-year-old while I'm drinking tequila. 'Cause holy shit, this is not going very well. But it's going really good. Okay. Share more of that shit.
So we're not supposed to do that.
We didn't force her to look.
Yeah, but it's okay for someone to be drinking and playing with a gun.
Right?
Hey, whoa. Let's be legitimate here. As drunk as I may be, I am always fucking firearm conscious across the goddamn board. Always. I don't fuck around and play goddamn games with firearms. I'm always legitimately safe across the fucking board. And as soon as I fucking holster this shit back up, it's going to stay on the desk and it's not going to go anywhere until I take it upstairs to go to bed with me in its fucking holster which has a trigger guard. I don't fuck around. I don't play goddamn games. Never, ever have I had negligent discharge or anything stupid like that.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the most serious that Damok's going to be tonight.
Oh, that's very true because now it's in the holster. I got fucking Nerf guns galore though, bitches. We can have a great night. The kids are going to have some fun because I've modified mine to have a little bit of extra slipstream to cause some welts. But hey, we'll have a great time.
I think this is the moment we've all lost Damok.
I think we've lost Blue, honestly. I haven't seen him laugh so fucking hard. Jesus Christ. I wish Cecil was here.
Same.
Hold on, Blue. Is this the same jersey 3, 4, 5 shows in a row now?
Yeah. I wash it in, every week.
Every 5 weeks?
No, every week. It just, I wear it. I'm in my PJs right now. So,
dude,
I wear this
prove it.
Vintage. You just don't realize this is rotation day. He has 7 sets of clothes. This is that rotation.
I am kind of weird like that. I seem to wear the same set of shirts to work mostly.
Or he's got 7 of the same jersey.
Hell no, I couldn't afford
that.
Hell no.
There's one
Jesus
real
Christ,
one. They're all
fucked
knockoffs.
up, man. You fucked up, man, because I mean, yours is a fucking Orlando jersey, because yeah, Miami, but yeah, or Florida. Sorry, fucking Orlando's a different city. Yeah, but anyways, you fucked up, man, because like legitimately everything was like 60% off. I got a goddamn 49ers hat. I got a fucking Kittle goddamn jersey and all that. It was all 60% off, man. You missed out. It was good shit.
Renewed my annual pass for Disney. Came as a gift for renewing.
Hey, I got a mug from CBT Nuggets.
CBT.
Okay.
What's
Sorry
CBT?
for that CCNA, man. CBT Nuggets is a technical training website and all of that so that you can really study for different exams and all that. But yeah, I tried to do it for the CCNA and I had that going for about 3 months. So they sent me a t-shirt and then they sent me a mug. And holy shit, that mug holds a lot of goddamn Death Wish coffee. And now I'm all fuckity fuck because I drank that all goddamn day. And then I started drinking tequila.
Hold up.
Ay,
You,
ay, ay, ay.
you got a t-shirt from CBT Nuggets and I go around sitting there referring people to their fucking company and I don't get a t-shirt or a mug?
Dude, you gotta pay the $70 a month for several months, and they start giving you shit. And you're
I
like,
paid for a year subscription. What else do they want?
For you
with
to
the
pay it
subscription
in monthly
and-
They want the
increments.
D.
Did you do $70 a month for a year?
Yeah, it's their maximum thing. Yeah,
One of these.
I have access to their entire library for a year.
And then they need another one of these, and you'll get your t-shirt.
God damn it, dude! Show me your feet again. That's just. Oh yeah, I'd suck those toes like nobody's business.
Alright,
I don't think Blue's not gonna make it through this episode, man. I just see him. He's not gonna make. He's sweating. He's got a fucking towel out because he's sweating already.
All right, I
Woo!
get it now. We bring Damok to his wedding, and well, the wedding's off because Damok and Blue end up running away together.
Oh.
Oh, why would you let me on the podcast when I've been drinking this long, man? Jesus Christ.
Because it's entertaining.
Hold on. To be fair, to be fair, he's not usually too far off from this. Like, maybe the half bottle is really the only thing that set him over this line. When he shows up for the podcast, especially when it's on a Thursday or Friday, oh boy. He's already showing up 2.5 sheets to the wind, ready to party.
All right, well, let's get into what everyone else is drinking now that we've gone through Damok's list. Co, what are you enjoying tonight?
Honey Jack Daniels.
Shit!
All right, microbrew.
I like
What's
it.
the attack on that?
It's pretty actually smooth. I'm drinking this stuff straight right now.
Is it cold?
It's chilled. I did chill it for a little while.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, it's
Very
got a nice
nice.
little honey taste.
Legitimately, Sorry, so I've had both. I prefer the Wild Turkey American honey because I think it has a more syrupy taste overall, and as much as I don't like syrup because of fucking chugging the goddamn syrup in AIT and then power puking everywhere and never wanting to taste syrup again in my whole goddamn life. But I really enjoyed the Wild Turkey American honey. The Jack honey I thought had it had a nice little honey burst, but then it tastes like fucking Jack Daniels afterwards, and honestly, that was trash to me because I don't like Jack Daniels.
So I've never actually had just straight Jack Daniels. So to me, this just tastes like a lot like a honey whiskey. Like I don't really know the straight up Jack Daniels taste and why it's bad or not. I actually have to go out and buy it. I actually just bought this just before the coronavirus hit. And I was like, okay, this is pretty good. And I haven't been able to go and look at the selection of the ABC store since then because they make you sit outside the store now. So I'm like, I guess I'll have Crown Royal or Jack Daniels.
Okay. I mean, I can give it to you if you enjoy the taste of it. I really think that maybe the next time you go, which is fucking fantastic when you go to the ABC store because you just stand in that line, you tell that bitch what you want, and those two little fucking girls go and get it, and then you just have to walk in and pay for it is phenomenal. Because we go to me and you go to both ABC, the same both, what the fuck? Me and you both go to the same ABC store. Jesus Christ, tequila is fantastic. But, yeah, we go to the same ABC store, so when you go there, you just order what you want, and that you guys stand on a little blue X that's like 6 feet away, the old blue X. But, yeah, dude, order what you want. Try the Wild Turkey American Honey. If you don't like it, I will fucking pay for it 100%, man.
All right.
That to me just sounds like a free bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, that's a free bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, that's right. And Vintage, what are you partaking in tonight?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Did a whiskey run the other day. Got myself some limited edition Virginia Distillery Company, which is basically Virginia Scotch. They're literally in the midst of a lawsuit right now over calling it like Highlands whiskey, basically. But they just released the Courage and Conviction series. That is only available if you live in Virginia and can get it delivered.
Yeah, you can't say Scotch, dude.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's Virginia Scotch. Air quotes.
If they're using Scotch in the name, they're going to get the lawsuit and they're going to lose.
They're not using Scotch in the name. They describe it as a Virginia Highlands whiskey. And they're being sued over using the word Highlands. Because that's apparently a Scottish term.
Yeah, it is.
There can only be one.
It's suggestive enough.
It's literally being distilled, though,
exactly,
as a Highlands of Virginia. But yeah,
no, but the
it's
Highlands,
really good.
The Highlands actually determine a very specific spot in Ireland for its... And they don't call it Scotch either. If you go to fucking Ireland and you order Scotch, they're going to beat your fucking ass. Period, end of story. You're drinking Irish whiskey when it comes to it. But yeah, so I can understand them not calling it Scotch, and they call it Scotch in the States, but meh. Anyways, but calling it Highland Scotch,
Scotch. They're calling it Virginia Highlands whiskey.
But again,
and everybody talking about it is like, it tastes just like Scotch.
But again, they're calling it Virginia Highlands. Nah, man, you're gonna get fucked up over that shit because
being literally
Virginia
distilled
in
the Highlands of Virginia.
It's called West Virginia.
What Highlands of Virginia?
It's
yeah, what the fuck you talking about? Because
it's West Virginia. Highlands of Virginia is West Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama,
That
take
was
me
not how
home.
it goes.
Oh,
I've
that's
been
not how
playing
it goes,
Fallout
my bad.
76, so please stop. I will break out into song and be kicked off the show permanently.
Wait, how the fuck does it go? Isn't it like... It's West Virginia, take me home, Mountain
Country
Mama.
roads, take me home.
Oh, yeah,
Stop.
whoa, I fucked that up.
All right. Before we run too far off the rails, Zyber, what are you enjoying tonight?
Well, as some of you may know from earlier, I started pre-graining. I drank myself into a nap, then woke up and started drinking some Tomcat gin and ginger beer. And now I am on to Citizen Cider, Dirty Mayor, and Tomcat gin. Dirty Mayor is a spicy ginger-infused seltzer, or a cider, rather. I've had it on the show a few times. It's a very, very nice flavor. You could really pull the apple out of the cider with the gin. The cider on its own tastes nothing but ginger. But yeah, you get that crisp apple finish, which is great. That's pretty much where I am right now. I'm just sad that my Tomcat is almost empty, so I gotta look into finding another bottle, which is hard to find around here.
So, can you hold that bottle up again? Okay, so I did not know that gin could be aged. I always thought that gin was clear. So I may actually like that.
Oh yeah, dude, I think you'll love it. Absolutely think you'll love it.
I don't like a lot of clears except for tequila. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am enjoying an old-fashioned this week. I think I did last week. I don't know. I drank a lot last week. Polished up an entire bottle. Might have done that during a horror movie night. Yes, because last week was Kentucky Mules. But I'm enjoying Four Roses single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Got this for watching my buddy's dogs a couple years ago, and I'm slowly working my way through it. It's very good. It's 50% alcohol by volume, so it's got a lot more of a kick. I like it especially with a little bit of ice and a couple drops of water, so it's cold and it's a little diluted. And by a little diluted, I mean that it opens up the flavors and doesn't burn as much. But I've got Luxardo's maraschino cherries, and I am using a Gnostra. Jesus Christ, I said this name before. Angonostra orange bitters, because I don't like the regular bitters. I like a little bit of orange to this, especially since I don't always have, but this time I do, fresh navel oranges. I squeeze those in, and I stir in...
You just got to be careful about the lint.
Funny. I add a little bit of this into a little bit of the juice in there, and then I put the rest of the orange in there, stir it around with the cherries and a little bit of ice, and it tastes nice. It's got a nice little sweet back note to it, but it's really got that bitter taste to it, and I really like the bitter taste. It's strong and it's bitter, just like that one line in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay, I gotta say, when you first started playing around with that bottle, I thought you were gonna pull out a bottle of 1800. That's what the shape of the bottle made me think.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's got that cap where you like turn it and it pours you a shot. Or yeah.
Well, yeah, but like just that kind of tapered style bottle, it made me think of 1800 at first.
Yeah, and another nice little fact that I learned today was I used to think that to be made, or to be called bourbon, it had to be made in Bourbon County, Kentucky. But it's just a different style of how they make the whiskey in the U.S. It has to be in the U.S., declared by Congress in 1964. Thank you, Google and Wikipedia. But it's made in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, which is Anderson County, not Bourbon County. But it's still good bourbon. But moving on, let's go into our state of games. Now, to make Cecil happy and so he stops cringing every time he listens to this podcast, state of games is where we talk about what we've been playing for the last week and we pontificate on the state of games as they exist. Damok, what the heck is that? Oh, it's bitters.
That is Woodford Reserve Spiced Cherry, 45% alcohol, bourbon barrel aged bitters.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you were pulling out a bottle of CBD.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gave the kid was like, oh, let me try it, and I got her dumbass to fucking take one drop to the tongue, 45% alcohol and a single fucking eyedropper thing. That was it. I don't think she's ever gonna touch my booze again. That looks like the orange bitters that I have in the fucking cabinet over there, Blue.
Yes. Now I'm going to do what you just said, and I'm going to see how bad this is.
Oh, it's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
No. It only
No, I'm not going to
gin and
lie.
tonic.
I wouldn't drink the whole bottle, but the way that starts off with like a nice citrus taste to it. And then it ends with
You just got punked.
No, I actually did it. It ends with I just bit into the orange rind kind of flavor, and it gets really strong on that bitter taste.
Don't do it with a spiced cherry bourbon barrel aged, because that wasn't so good, dude. Like, I don't like bourbon barrel aged, but that was like bad cherry fucking bourbon.
Yeah. It's really, it kind of lingers too. It really
I'm gonna need
just
some
sticks back
tequila
there.
to wash that out of my mouth.
But anyway, while Damok and I are recovering, Zyber, what's your state of games?
Well, my state of games has been Final Fantasy XII, Animal Crossing, Torchlight 2, a bunch of stuff, really. I can't really recall much right now, but yeah, those are the main ones that I've been playing the most of.
Very nice, sir. And Vintage, what is your state of games?
Well, before yesterday, it was really 7 Days to Die, mostly. I've been getting back into that since Alpha 18.4 is actually fairly enjoyable. I've probably sunk maybe 15 hours so far. And now it's Fallout 76. I had a buddy tell me I need to play it again now that it's on Steam, and they made a bunch of updates. It feels a lot more like Fallout with human NPCs out there you're dealing with, so...
Alright,
I don't know.
come on over. I got a Glock with fucking hollow points, and I got a decent-sized backyard, man. Go ahead and take the Glock out, take your life. I'll pick up the Glock, wipe off the fingerprints. I can't believe you're playing Fallout, faggot.
Okay, that was really harsh, but I'm actually enjoying myself quite a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Nope.
is when Dad drinks and he starts yelling at us about our bad decisions of our life while he's drunk.
No, this is
Yes.
this is more drunk
Yes.
uncle at a holiday.
Dude, why the fuck are you playing Fallout 76, dude? Why the fuck are you feeding goddamn Bethesda goddamn money? They fucked up everything from here on out on the goddamn release of the game. They fucked up everything going towards the game. They fucked up everything up until the Steam release, and they fucked up the Steam release. But I'm gonna let Code talk, because goddamn it, he probably is gonna bash you more than I am.
Oh, I'm gonna bash you, because you funded Bethesda recently, didn't you? Yes, you did. What did you buy? That was a collector's edition.
I bought the new Doom game.
funded them.
Absolutely, because I support id Software. I will always support id Software. And you know what?
Oh, no.
Here's one that's really fucked up, and this really actually pains myself, and I can't believe that I fucking did it. I supported EA.
Why?
I supported EA because they went to Petroglyph Studios, and when they went to Petroglyph Studios, that's the original most of the original team
Command and
from
Conquer?
Westwood Studios to remake Command and Conquer that comes out on June 5th or June 6th. I pre-ordered, and as much as I never pre-order and I never buy from EA, that is my childhood. And when they said they're announcing that it's Petroglyph Studios making it, I'm okay with it, even though I had to give the $15 to fucking EA. But yes, you are correct. I did support Doom, and I did support those fucking assholes at Bethesda, but I supported id Software because I think Doom 2016 was phenomenal, and I still stand behind how well fucking Doom Eternal has done and changed the way that you play fucking first-person shooters. You run through it, you rip and tear, you have to pay attention, at least decently pay attention, and have a good time.
But it's just a... okay.
All I can say is I never actually gave money to Bethesda. I got it as a gift when it came out, so I'm not funding their empire. That's all. I'll be quiet for the rest of the show. Love you, Damon.
Yeah, I got it because it's a total of $11.
Sweetie.
I spent $11 on worse.
It's not okay.
All right. Well, while Vintage recovers from that emotional trauma, let's go in with Co. What's your state of games this week?
Just this week? Oh, thank God. I don't have to do the past 6 weeks. Past week I've been playing No Man's Sky, Black Desert Online, Torchlight 2, COD Warzone, and I don't think there's anything else I played.
Yeah, I got to get into that COD Warzone. I just cleared off. I've got 300 gigs free on my hard drive now. So I think I've got
not enough.
That's enough for half the game right there.
You're
going good.
You're gonna be stuck after the next update, though.
Oh shit! Well, great. I'll have to find something else to uninstall. I refuse to, even though I haven't played it in probably about a year. Ni no Kuni Revenant Kingdom. I'm not uninstalling that. But,
Have you beaten that yet?
No, I haven't. Like everything else in my life, I don't have enough time. It's sad. But, moving on to happier things, Damok! Birthday boy, what's your state of games?
I've played a little bit of Elite Dangerous, and fuck. God damn it, dude. I've sunk to the lowest of the low, and I've been playing Warzone from fucking Activision, so it's free, but god damn it, it's fucking Activision. And I almost bought the new Modern Warfare fucking single player shit because I really enjoyed the original Modern Warfare games. But I can't do it, man. They're asking too much fucking money for it. When it comes down to $20, absolutely. So Elite Dangerous a little bit, and then I've been playing Warzone.
Wait, am I missing something? It is $20.
No, man. Warzone's over.
No. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is $20.
Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
I thought you said because you liked the old game, the old one, so you were trying to pick it up. Are you trying to pick up the original?
Is not the same thing.
Are you trying to get the original, is what you're saying?
No, I have the original. I'm doing the remakes, right? Because the new Modern Warfare 1 remake is out. The Modern Warfare 2 remake is coming out. But they do have revision areas of both Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, not the same game.
This is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
No, this is Modern Warfare 1 Remastered.
No. This isn't even Modern Warfare Remastered. This is a reboot of the franchise called Modern Warfare.
No, it is not. No.
This takes place before the events of COD 4 Modern Warfare.
Yes, it does. It fucking is the exact goddamn thing as Modern Warfare 1 across the board. I'm sorry. Have you watched all the goddamn videos of it? Because I'm pretty sure that I have. It is Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2 Remake. Now, they have done Modern Warfare, they've done Modern Warfare 2, then they did Modern Warfare Remake, then they did Modern Warfare 2 Remake, but at that time they called them Remastered. Now they are going back. There are two separate games. If you look it up, and it disturbed me because I was trying to buy the right fucking one, but goddamn Blizzard. So Modern Warfare Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a complete remake of Modern Warfare 1. They're advertising the remake of Modern Warfare 2 as a pre-order. Check your fucking Blizzard launcher before you come at me.
Alright, now that you're done, let me explain how it really is. Call of Duty 4
$40.
Modern Warfare. That came out years and years and years and years ago. That was remastered 3 years ago, I think, for Modern Warfare Remastered.
Wrong!
So if you actually go back, then there was Modern Warfare 2 that came out after Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now they're remastering just the campaign of Modern Warfare 2. The current game that is out is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and everyone puts then at the end, parentheses, 2019. This is a totally different game. This took place before the events of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And I mean, at this point, if you haven't played the campaign, I'm just going to spoil the end, so you could skip through this.
Hey, hold on a second, because if you haven't played the original Modern Warfare, then the Modern Warfare game, the original, the Modern Warfare Remastered, and the current Call of Duty Modern Warfare are the exact same storylines. The newest one, run your mouth.
Close.
Run
Not
your
even
fucking mouth,
close.
because we can do this. But run your mouth on it, and they added a little bit to it. But I think the problem that you have, which unfortunately is what most gamers have when it comes to this, is they are thinking of Modern Warfare 2. They are not thinking of the original Modern Warfare, which was not a successful game. Only the Modern Warfare 2 was a successful fucking game in which everybody memorized the storyline. Hence why they did some remastering, they did a little bit of story change, but the exact same beginning, the exact same middle, and the exact same exit of the original Modern Warfare, which is the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, is the fucking same. The outcome is the same across the board, with a little bit of different storytelling here and there, only to increase play. Modern Warfare 2 is currently on pre-order if you open your fucking Battle.net client.
Yeah, he's right. The price is not the same. So, but moving on. So let's I'll do real quick my state of games, and then we'll move on to topics for the show. I've been really freaking busy. Dad's in quarantine here, just as a precaution. But he's finally here in Florida, thank God. Mom's not, is dealing with the stress and anxiety of all this stuff, so I'm like cooking dinner. I'm working out, and then like everything else on top of it. So I got one evening of gaming in this week, and I played for probably about a couple hours. But I played the new DLC that came out last month, I want to say. Yeah, last month for the Division 2, the Aaron Keener Warlords of New York one, and I'm enjoying that. And it's a lot of fun. It adds something to the game. It's challenging. It's like leveling up all over again. I there was one mission, for God's sake, I did it by myself, and I died 4 times before I finally got the swing of it and took it seriously enough to kick ass. But moving on. we're going to start off with this article. But as we all know, COVID-19, quarantines, all this other crap. So LeVar Burton, and he did Star Trek. Not a Star Trek fan. I only know
but before that, he did Reading Rainbow.
Yes, that's what I know him as. I never knew he did Star Trek until Community. I watched a clip from Community where one of the guys from the show meets LeVar Burton. And he did Star Trek. But what I know him as is the guy for Reading Rainbow. And I remember, God, I loved it when we got to watch these little shows like Reading Rainbow. It was so, God, it's so good. Like Morgan Freeman has a great voice, but LeVar Burton forever will be my favorite narrator. And ladies and gentlemen, LeVar Burton is going to live stream readings every Friday. And he's been doing the live streams regularly since, has he been doing it since the 30th? Let's see. He started, it looks like the 30th, and he did one on the 2nd, April 3rd, sorry. And then he's been doing them continuously. And he's doing this all off of Twitter live streaming, which I guess is Periscope. So, but Stitcher's for some reason in this logo. I don't know. Have y'all watched any of this stuff?
I have not, but I have caught Patrick Stewart's. I almost said Jean-Luc Picard because you mentioned Star Trek, which is Star Trek Next Generations for those that are sticklers. But Patrick Stewart has been doing one-off poetry readings.
So I've legitimately followed Sir Patrick Stewart, because
yes,
he has actually been knighted properly. He is Sir Patrick Stewart. And I followed him, and yes, I am very interested in what he has to say. Sadly, I disagree with his political views, but it is what it is. I am really fucking excited for the rest of the shit that he is tweeting. And he is definitely supporting. I'm gonna fuck up his name because I've been drinking quite a bunch, but yes, the tweets where he reads the stories. I'm super fucking excited. I know it's Friday, and I know I'm drunk, and I know I'm not tuning in. And I'm sorry, LeVar
Burton,
yeah,
not
LeVar
LeVar
Burton.
James.
I'm truly fucking sorry, man. Like, legitimately, from the deepest part of my heart, I'm really fucking sorry that I'm not tuning in right now, because you made my childhood fucking great too with Reading Rainbow, and I don't know anything else other than that. And I have read every article that is associated with it, and fucking right, dude. Every publisher that has jumped on board and said, you know what, here's our books, read them. There's no goddamn issue at all whatsoever. Shout out to the goddamn publishers that are saying, hey, read any of our fucking stories. We don't care. What you're doing is amazing. And yeah, I am definitely going to go back and watch your stuff, and I am going to introduce the children in this house definitely to your Wednesday showings of the adults or the kids stuff, and potentially the 16-year-old to your adult stuff. I just have to review it first because, you marked it as adult.
Maybe he reads stuff for the adults, like For Whom the Bell Tolls on Fridays.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome, man. But I don't know what he's reading for adults.
I see what you did there.
But yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't already listened, we had a podcast that came out on April 1st. You should check it out. What about you, Ko? You got any fond memories of Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton, or just watching any of this stuff?
No, unfortunately not.
Damn
what
kids.
the fuck, dude? Seriously?
He's young. He's young.
Yeah, Reading Rainbow was like on the cusp of like, I'm gonna say non-existence for me when I was young.
Dude, you don't know the song "A Reading Rainbow"?
Oh, I know the Reading Rainbow song, but I didn't know any of the books or whatnot, so I couldn't elaborate on that.
That was like the best thing when we got to watch TV at school. Like it was like you get to watch
Right?
TV and you get to watch like this Reading Rainbow thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Man, I had
My
Bill Nye the Science
teachers
Guy.
in grade school would turn on Reading Rainbow and they're like, you know what, fuck today, I don't feel like doing my work.
Right, that was exactly how it was. They would just be like, yeah, you kids are gonna watch some
Yeah, we
Reading
didn't have that.
Rainbow.
We
and
had-
we loved it. And co, just so we're here, I had Bill Nye the Science Guy. And he had the whole fucking intro. Yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah, dude, it was fucking great. We watched the Bill Nye the Science Guy shit in my fucking math class in 6th grade. Not even or 7th grade. Shit, man. It was 7th grade that I was watching Bill Nye, and we were still watching Reading Rainbow. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, we didn't play any Reading Rainbow movies or videos in class. No, nothing.
You missed out. I mean, and Bill Nye to this day, if you do not follow that man on Twitter, follow that man on Twitter. He has some of the most savage things to say to people who are just really retarded. They scoff science, or like they got flat earth ideas. But this man does, he's just really good at it. Like, he's really good at just like talking, like making people look like real morons with some of the shit that he posts, or like sometimes just like adding something into like something funny. Like even, cause Bill Nye was like, he's like kids show material. Like it was get kids interested about science.
Right,
and
but
he's
wasn't
made
he
some
an
dirty
engineer?
jokes on there.
No, hold on. That's why Blue loves him, because he's a fucking engineer. He's not even a scientist.
Oh yeah, I got to talk to Bill Nye. He came to my university.
I knew it, you fuck.
Yeah,
It was all a
You blew him.
scam because he's a fucking engineer and not a scientist.
I got to talk to him, and I got to talk to Danny Glover. It was great.
Dude, okay. I'll give Danny Glover the fact that he's Danny Glover, but if you talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson about science, then we have a conversation. Bill Nye is fantastic.
but Neil deGrasse
Don't get me
Tyson-
wrong, but he's an engineer, not
Yes.
a scientist.
Well, okay, but he knows enough about it to do science. Neil deGrasse Tyson is an astronomer more than anything else. Yes, astronomer.
Sorry, you're both fucked. Dr. Michio Kaku. That's who you need to talk to.
And Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Never heard of him, Zyber.
You've
Well,
never heard of Michio
you got
Kaku?
to.
No, I have not.
One of the fathers of string theory? Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh man,
string
string
theory
is crap. It's all
string
crap.
theory.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an engineer. Have you seen Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
string theory is
like-
crap. No, it's
Like,
it's
I'm
fantastic, but
practical,
it's crap.
applied scientist. String theory in physics. String theory is a theoretical framework in which point-like particles of particles of physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go eat a big quote Cecil pie of crow, because yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered this. Yeah, we did. Fuck me. That's right. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Shark pulled a I'm a dumbass move.
No, don't listen to fucking Co, man. Jeez.
I don't really expound into that crap a lot. I mean, like, when you get into engineering, it starts becoming less theory and more practical, applied
So,
knowledge.
I listened to a lot of Michio Kaku. like a ton of quantum theory, string theory, and quantum mechanics. So yeah, Michio Kaku is really easy to listen and on a basic level understand. I don't fully understand or even really come to comprehending what quantum mechanics and string theory actually is, but he makes it pretty easy to listen to and give a brief understanding for people.
Well, yeah, also considering that the guy built like a super magnet in his garage at like age 13 or something like that.
Yeah, he did do that.
A good so professors have tenure, professors have PhDs, professors do research. I had an instructor at the University of South Florida, and he had a PhD, but because he got the PhD from USF, they would not let him be a professor at USF, so he was considered an instructor. There's a pay difference. Army man, breaking down brass tacks, like everything, and like he had a lot of, like he was a lot about respect. But Dr. Michael J. Stokes, this man taught my statics class, my mechanics and materials class, my geotechnical engineering class, and my structures class. These are like some of the 4 main basic classes of civil structural engineering. This man was a phenomenal teacher, and he could take everything complex and he could bring it down to our level. I've had professors who have all this theoretical math knowledge, this higher level math knowledge, and they can only keep it up here. They can never bring it down to our level, and everything just like flies overhead. So I can appreciate a man who can break things down to a simple, basic understanding.
Yeah, I mean that's just what you need to do. Like, be able to do a basic understanding and make it fun and entertaining at the same time. And if you can capture me in that light, I'll sit there and I'll listen to you for hours on end. And that's what I did with Michio Kaku and Neil deGrasse Tyson, because I think Neil deGrasse Tyson has also worked with string theory at one point or another.
Yep.
Oh, and that voice. Oh my
Yes.
God. That voice is just, it is so, all right. So there's one of these streamers, Smokealoke, that I give my subs to. And, that man has like a raspy voice because he's a smoker. So, I enjoy that kind of like that harsh tone of his voice. But man, like people like Morgan Freeman and even Jesus Christ, we just talked about it. LeVar Burton, like just this, and like Neil deGrasse Tyson, these melodic voices are just perfect. I love it. But anyway, so Zyber, I think you and I are the only ones that are playing Pokemon Go in this group.
Oh, that's
Is
not
anyone
true.
else?
That's not true.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. But yeah.
So, Damok, have you been seeing any benefits from Pokemon Go now that they've made a lot of these updates where you can just play at home?
Oh, fuck no, dude. I don't play no goddamn Pokemon Go, but the girlfriend and the kids
Okay,
do.
what the fuck,
and,
dude?
No, fuck you. The girlfriend and Selkie plays, and the kids play. And you know what? They actually have had some benefits of catching some of the Pokemon around the house now instead of having to wander out and get it. Now, as far as the raid battles, I'm not quite sure if they participated.
Well, raid battles, they've increased the radius. So, like, now if you move around, like Pokestops are like, they're like spinning open, like you're close enough, but you're not close enough to spin them. But it's because they made an adjustment to all the gyms where you can spin a gym and be further away from it because they're allowing everyone to be further away from the gym when it comes time for doing battles at the gym or doing raids at the gym to keep everyone separate. But if you live where I live, where one of the roads is like, I want to say it's around 50 to 100 yards is the radius for Pokemon Go. At its wide, no, that's wrong. More like probably a radius of 250 yards is the radius for Pokemon Go. And on your screen, that you can see. The road is more like outside of a radius of 500 yards. So I can't get any Pokemon at home. I literally would have to go up the road and walk out of my house, and maybe I'd start running into Pokemon into my community, but I don't get any of these benefits unless I have an incense thing on. But Niantic are adding remote raids, so we don't have to go outside during these times.
Correct. And it's going to be 1 coin, which made me think about something. The 1 coin is equal to, I think they said, 99 cents.
Yes.
So
it's around.
Are we helping them farm digital currency? Because, we get currency for holding gyms. Yes. Are we mining by holding those gyms, making them money?
No, because every time you hold a gym and make money, you're actually reducing the value of that coin. That's why they give you that 15-minute window that you have to hold it to get. I think it's 1 coin for every 15 minutes. And you can get a maximum of 40 coins in a day.
50.
Is it now 50? Okay.
It's 50.
Okay, and that's across all of your gyms that you've got Pokemon at.
Yes.
But yes.
For work-wise, I make about 200 to 300 coins per day.
Nice. I have not been going into work, so I have not been having the chance to... And it's funny, I went into the office today, and I could have sat there for a few minutes while I was fiddling with the scanner and waiting for it to upload the document to read through some of the news updates on Pokemon Go and to catch Pokemon. But I didn't do it. I realized that as soon as I got home, and I realized, oh fuck, I can't spend a Pokestop now. I can't do any of this crap. But yeah, so now if you've held a gym for a period of time, or if you want to actually throw money at them, you can buy a raid pass for 100 Pokecoins, which is $1. And the one-time bundle includes some passes for a single Pokecoin. Actually, sorry, that's right. So single Pokecoins are by a cent. Niantic is adding a few more indoor activities to Pokemon Go, including a bonus field research task every day and the ability for your buddy Pokemon to bring you gifts, which is great. So I've been checking it every day, to see, because right now what they've done is they've halved the distance on all Pokemon eggs. So your incubator is 2 times effective. And I feel like they've also done something with the update so that it's a little more sensitive on the GPS. Like, it used to be, like, seriously, like, it really was, like, really sensitive in the beginning. Like, you really could just, like, I would drive into work and hatch eggs.
Where I'm at right now in the game is I could have this on and set to gyms, to Pokestops only, rather, and be going at speed, and it'll actually trip half of the stops that I go by.
So does it automatically spin the stops for you?
Yep.
What's your bag at right now? Storage capacity?
My bag is at 2,100 something items.
Wow. Because they're talking about now you can get it up to 3,000, but I don't know if you have to buy all...
It's over 3,000!
Well, it's over at 9,000 is really the joke.
I know, but
let's slide this time.
Because it's Pokemon.
That's right.
2150. That's what my bag is at.
So I'm wondering if you have to buy all of those upgrades to get you up to the 3,000
Oh, absolutely.
one. Okay, well then screw it. I'm not going to buy another upgrade. I used to buy them with Poke. I stopped giving them money and started holding gems for the best I can.
That's all I do now.
And that's how I got my coins. But I think the most I've thrown at Pokemon Go is maybe like $15. Any of you guys want to weigh in on this, or are you all just like, wow, you guys are a bunch of fucking nerds?
A bunch of nerds. I don't.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Co. Fuck you.
I've probably
Mister, I
thrown
don't like
about
to play
$10
games anymore because they're boring. Sorry, Vintage and Daymok.
Okay, well, I played it for 5 weeks straight, right when the game came out. I think I stopped right when they started with the AI gym battles, which were pretty trash, to be honest. And then I lost interest, so I don't really have anything to add here.
I find your lack of commitment disturbing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, J-Mo's been drinking a lot. No, I'm not quite sure how much longer I got.
All right. Well, Zyber, do you have anything else to add to this?
Well, I've only been playing it, since launch, and maybe $10. And that's only because they had a few things that I wanted to get where you absolutely had to pay physical money for. And that's been in the last, year. So, there was that. But other than that, I kind of can't wait because I don't do raids, only because I don't have a group of people to go raid hunting with. So remote raiding is a better chance of me to get those Pokemon in a raid.
Yeah. I think I did a Lugia raid. And the only reason why it worked, I was at Disney World. Disney World is great. My fiance loves going to Disney World. And it's a chance for me to get into raid battles and actually have people join me. So we actually took down Lugia. Problem was Lugia was being a bitch, and he wouldn't let me capture him. So
I went through 4 Lugias before actually catching one on the 5th.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I have him is because they started adding him to research tasks. I never got him from an actual raid battle. I don't even think I've gotten any legendaries from raid battles, but we're boring the rest of our audience here and the rest of our...
That's not true. That's not true, man. You do what you gotta fucking do, because I'm about to pass out, legitimately, this is 750 milliliter bottle of tequila, right?
Tequila!
And, I've got less than a fucking third of it left. So, yeah, you're not boring me. I'm just, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Hey, Blue, can we get a count after the show in post of how many times he literally said 750 milliliter bottle of tequila?
That's right. Probably 19 times, man, but
I think I remember 5.
No, it is what it is, man. Shot after shot of the fucking Casamigos. Yeah, baby, just get it in that system and let it go.
All right. Well, let's move into our next topic. It's about sci-fi tabletops for RPGs. And I'm looking at one for Shadowrun, and it looks like Splinter Cell with ninja swords. Which, by the way, I know we don't get support from these people, but when I enjoy something, I don't mind pushing it out there a little bit. Arcology podcast, or the Arcology podcast, they do Shadowrun stuff. They've got some good stories in there to listen to. They've got some good, actors. They're players. They're not actors, but they do a good job in an acting role. And they've got some good campaigns in there. But Daymok, I know you are doing
You You've been drinking as much fucking tequila as I have, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I'm slipping here. You've been doing a D&D campaign with Cecil Xavier on the G.N.A. Misadventure League, which, by the way, has a podcast. And if you have not already checked out, you should. Shameless plug. But what do you like? Are you guys doing? You guys are doing more Middle Earth, Middle Ages.
It's D&D,
right?
Yeah, it's D&D.
Yeah.
It's D&D.
So D&D is high fantasy compared to Middle Earth, which is more low fantasy.
I did not know that. And you know what, Ko? The more you know.
Oh yeah.
Ko is half in, half out. I think that he has finally made his character and he's ready to go instead of taking over.
I didn't make that character.
character.
Cecil made it. I'm just running it.
No, I thought you were taking over a new character because, oh god, the last character didn't do the spells correctly and it was bad.
Yeah, the guy who made that character dropped the ball on that one. It's all over the place. He chose bad skills and it was missing items and gear and spells and abilities. I had to fix a lot of that character.
Yeah.
So anything like battling a hag and casting a healing spell and not healing your teammate but healing the hag?
I didn't do that.
I'm going to say yes, but only because you were very specific, and that means that you've done that before and you kind of fucked up.
You want to finish that thought, Daymok, or are you just going to fall asleep there?
I thought I finished the thought. Like, fuck.
No, not that loud.
Oh,
you did it.
Oh, goddamn. So, Casamigos tequila is probably one of the greatest tequilas that I've ever had, and I'm trying to drink a Monster.
That's a great thought.
What size bottle?
Yeah, how many millimeters is it?
Stinger.
I think it's 750 milliliters a quart. Like, I'm telling you, the greatest fucking thing was that lady.
Hold
was
on,
just
it's
like,
750 milliliter what?
Yeah, 750 milliliters. And the lady was like, "What would you like, sir?" And I was like, I'll take a bottle of Casamigos tequila and a bottle of Bullet bourbon." And she was like, 750 milliliters? And I was like, yes, fucking please.
Drink.
Like I fucking know. Oh, I didn't say basic. Fuck!
Drink again. We're making a new rule. Anytime someone says 750, you have to drink on the show.
Yeah, this is a great rule. Except, hold on, not Monster. You got to get the thing sitting next to you. What is it?
Yo, Brian,
No.
I can't be drinking more of that tequila. I'm fucking go to the bathroom.
No.
So, I've only done one D&D campaign with Zyber.
It wasn't actually D&D. It was Star Wars Adapt.
Yeah, it was a tabletop. So, it was ran by Cecil, and it was Zyber,
Mattman
and D were on there?
Yes.
Okay, so Mattman, D, and I were all on there with Zyber. And we never finished it. We put out some episodes about it. I know that you've been listening to this podcast waiting to hear the end of that, but the whole reason why we haven't released it is because A, we haven't finished it, and B, we want to keep you listening to this show until eventually one day when we get together and actually finish the campaign.
That and Mattman's too famous for us now.
But has anyone else done anything besides, to quote Ko, and let me know if I'm saying this wrong, high fantasy tabletops?
Like masturbating to fairies?
I mean, if you've rolled for initiative and aren't going to get caught.
Oh, absolutely. I always crit roll when I masturbate.
Hold on. You want to rephrase that? You crit roll?
Oh, yeah. 2 seconds, dude. That's like horrible.
I mean, you've got to finish quickly because they're going to see you with their great vision. I only know this because I've been actually watching a lot of Lord of the Rings recently, and I've actually bought the J.R. Tolkien audiobook for the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring.
You guys have given me a great idea for an extremely graphic, not safe for work D&D character.
It's D&D. So Dungeons and Dragons, which does heroic fantasy extremely well, high heroic fantasy. Sometimes, though, our imaginations want to differ and we want to go to outer space. So I'm guessing none of us have done Starfinder, Shadowrun, Mutants, and Masterminds, which I've never heard of that one.
I would personally, and Damok would love this as well, play Dark Heresy.
Oh, I
Dark
want to
Heresy?
play Dark Heresy so bad.
Is it Dark or Darth?
Dark.
It's
Dark Heresy.
Dude, I've been
So-
drinking. Fuck, I'm about to pass out. Just go and check out our website at. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to pass out though.
Well, I've always been interested in the Shadowrun world.
I played a little Shadowrun.
Shadowrun is fantastic, but I really believe they put it really well together in the video game series and not in a book series, because it doesn't translate properly in a book series, but it does really, really well as a video game series with everything, because you can really take the time and think about it and manipulate each and every choice when it comes to Shadowrun. But I could be wrong, because I've only played it the one time pen and paper, but I have played it multiple times PC version, and I really thought that the PC version allowed me to stop and think about everything for several minutes before I had to make a choice.
Well, I think if you have the right DM and you've got the right people in the campaign, because Cecil is a great DM. I think he painted a good story when we did this Star Wars Adapt version. But I think some of us in that campaign kind of struggled with our characters and like painting the picture. Like, I feel like every time I saw the corridor, it was because of Cecil. And then the rest of us
I
were
thought you were
kinda-
going to say it was going to be because of all the dicks that were drawn on the map.
No, it was Cecil's verbal explanation. And so if you have a great dungeon master, but if you also have great players who can do the acting or they can play the character, get into character, then I really think you can have a great story with Shadowrun, because that's what I got from that one podcast I mentioned earlier. But yeah. Anyone else got any thoughts to add to this?
Yeah, the only time I ever played Shadowrun was back on PS3, I think it was. And it was a lot like Team Fortress.
I saw a meme.
Motherfucker.
Did one of the actors from Team Fortress die by any chance?
Yes, he did.
That is sad. Is it because of COVID?
I have no clue. I have no clue if Ko was involved.
I didn't do
Damn it,
anything.
Co.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Uh-huh. Sure, it wasn't you.
But I would
And
be,
that's why his name changed.
to circumvent this conversation, I would enjoy playing a Shadowrun or sci-fi style tabletop game. It might be interesting.
Absolutely, I would love a sci-fi style game. Like Aliens.
And, I mean, like, they've got, like, guns, magic, swords.
Magic guns.
Magic guns. Like, Shadowrun kind of brings the whole sci-fi and fantasy world all rolled into one. Like, sometimes it's just sci-fi. Like, Star Wars is kind of sci-fi fantasy because of the Force. So, like, magic. When you look at things like Blade Runner and Alien are more just sci-fi focused.
That would be the difference between like high fantasy and low fantasy. The difference is that magic, high fantasy is magic. There's like large quantities of magic with fire spells and unique mythical creatures and whatnot. So that's, yeah.
Cyber?
All right. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry, alcohol took over. Go ahead,
Daymok!
Cyberpunk 2020? The original board game? The original fantasy stuff? Why are we not playing that, goddammit? Cecil,
What's a board
I
game?
love you. No, it's a tabletop RPG.
Yeah.
And we're missing out on it. And we should get ready and we should start playing it before Cyberpunk 2077.
Is it getting delayed again? Because
Yeah.
I swear to fucking God, dude, don't you fucking say that.
Yeah, it's
It's
coming out April
goddamn
15th,
fucking
2021.
17th, right? 2020. It was supposed to come out April 16th, 2020. Today is Daymok's fucking birthday, and he was supposed to be playing fucking Cyberpunk 2077. But no, instead, he's drinking tequila, passing out on the goddamn podcast, because he's fucking tired, and I'm not quite sure what's going on anymore, but it's not the same goddamn thing. And I love you guys, but I'm going to bed.
vintage.
You gotta give me a second. What what I was gonna say is, Christ, I can't remember the name
Just
of it.
left-handed already, goddammit.
That's right. Does it? Never mind. All I know is a buddy of mine. I can't remember what the name of it is, though. He brought to my attention. He's actually working. He's a dungeon master, and he's working on a story for a Star Wars tabletop that just came out. That has a morality system and how it affects force abilities or non-force abilities if you choose not to be a force wielder. There's a ton of interesting, cool stuff with that I'm kind of excited for, but Daymok, you with us?
We playing fucking Warzone yet, or what?
I mean, Ko, are you down?
Once we finish this up, sure. But
Did you clear up enough space, Blue?
Yes, but I still need to start downloading it.
Why haven't you
But-
been doing that this whole time?
Because of the podcast.
yeah, I wouldn't download stuff while you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have good internet?
Oh shit,
Well,
dude! I got shitty internet thing because I've been down the whole time.
I got good internet, but I don't like to tempt fate. We've had too many issues in the beginning, right, Zyber?
Sure.
So we've got a question from Cecil Xavier. Is anyone reading these questions on the show?
No.
Yes, we covered all questions.
No, they're not. They're fucking up, Cecil. They're
No, because
fucking up.
we actually missed that question from last show. So cheers, folks. But, you know,
Hold on, I need to re-pour. Once again, Daymok, birthday pour. You gotta pick the pour. Am I gonna go with what I've been drinking or the
I've been
Bakers?
saying fucking be drinking Bakers. I don't know what
I've
the
been
fuck's wrong with you.
alternating. I've been alternating. It's gonna creep up on me just like your water shits later, but it's something.
I'm gonna go to bed soon and then wake up and shit my brains out. Then go back to bed.
well,
Is that
before we
enjoyable
lose
for you?
Daymok, Zyber, where can they find you, my good sir?
You can't find me. I deleted everything. Fuck you guys. I'm out. No, but seriously, you can find me trolling the G.N.A. Discord, Twitter, Facebook. You can also find me moseying around on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, occasionally Twitch, Mixer. If I get enough of a fan base on Fans Only, maybe a little Plex Storm. But yeah, you can find me there at Zyberblood. That's ZYBERBLOOD.
Very nice, sir. And Ko, besides complaining about your abundance of video games that you're getting to play, where can the people find you?
They can find me on the G.N.A. podcast Discord or occasionally on twitch.tv/CS Experiment.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling like you need to experiment with something, don't do drugs. Check out co-streams instead. And vintage.
And then do drugs.
Well, I mean, we do not condone. We do not encourage.
Whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, as long as you don't get caught, it never happened. That's an official policy of mine.
And vintage, when you're not erasing your hard drives before the FBI breaks into your Fortress of Solitude, where can the people find you?
Usually
in the kitchen, microwaving his hard drives.
And before they do that,
yeah, right before that, I'm usually beating my meat to what the Damox says in the G.N.A. podcast Discord.
Yeah, he is right on left-handing it.
I mean,
All right.
sometimes the stiffy just needs a different direction to get me there. But yeah, don't look for me. You don't want to know what you might find.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've all gone that dark hole during these horrible, horrible isolation times. But it's not a normal podcast because it's Damok's birthday. So, birthday boy, happy birthday, Damok. Where can the people find you before you pass out drunk in your chair and forget to hit pause and save your audio?
I've been downloading a shit CP, which is Modern Warfare credits, because, I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's a whole bunch of CP on Modern Warfare, and I've got a lot of skins going. So, yeah, you can find me on
I just want to
Blizzard.
say I have nothing to do with the G.N.A. podcast anymore. I have distanced myself. Y'all have a good night.
I'm just saying, man, like, why the fuck would goddamn Blizzard call their currency CP? Man, like, I don't want to get to CP.
Well,
But I need to
CP is
get
better
to-
than...
Yeah, I don't know even what the fuck means or.
It's
what
a
the
prison term for...
No, we're gonna stop with that because the Modern Warfare's Call of Duty points CP.
Behind the
And
mirror,
it makes me worry every time I purchase more coins for CP, but, it is what it is, and we're going forward here.
I'd just like to point out that Damok is the only one that refers to it every single time before he buys something in that shop. Time to
Yes.
buy more
Because
coins.
it's really fucking worrisome. Why the fuck would they name it that way? Co apparently has a reason for it.
What?
You apparently have a reason.
I missed something.
No, I hit
Maybe.
the page up key because it rebind my keys, and then all of a sudden I saw this thing where Zyber posted like this male body with a cock just with the head nodding no. And now I'm really worried. And I'm pretty convinced that Zyber is going to jail now. Same
Quite
with
possibly.
Vintage.
I don't
But-
talk about. I truly try and avoid that topic.
Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Blue Shark 45, and I've
Oh, you can find me trolling the Discord and try not to buy CP fucking points from goddamn Activision, which is really goddamn weird, man. Change your shit. The fuck is wrong with you, man? But yeah, so buying CP from Activision and moving forward, I'm on the Discord.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Blue Shark 45, and you can find me on the G.N.A. Discord as Blue Shark 45, as well as the other Discords.
That's right. Tell them where
that
you
are
can be found.
pom-
You fucking idiot. Tell them where you can be found so the FBI can come for us
that are
all.
populating
You
our
fucking moron.
wonderful, wonderful universe, such as the Enable Sisters, which is a Discord server for people that are enabling you to play more Animal Crossing. Shout out to Tinks and Lady. You can also find me on the TPC Discord. You can find me on Bullets and Beers, Geek Squatch, Mealhorn Gaming.
You heard that. He said TCP. Be careful there.
No. TPC. It's the player's choice. or 3-player co-op if you're Canadian. You can also find me on Ultra Super Mega and the Smokestack. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not normally go through all of that, but you can find me there. And if you're looking to play video games with me, such as on PC, or on my only console that I actually own, which is Xbone, you can hit me up on our G.N.A. Discord if you are looking for someone to play with.
Bullshit, dude. You only own an Xbone? You don't have a PS4?
Well, I take that back. I do own a Nintendo Switch.
What
but
the
no,
fuck,
I don't.
Dude, what's your Switch name, man? I'll add you friend codage.
I will be sure to drop that for you.
Friend coach.
I mean, that's what I call it. Friend code shit. I don't even know how this shit works.
Did I say friend coach? I mean friend code. Code.
Friend
CODE,
codes?
right? I say code. Right?
Codeine? Codeine?
Sounds like 750 milliliters of quality Daymok tonight.
Vince, you get to take a shot.
No, we all drink when someone says that. It's just like when someone says
All of us?
basic. Yes, when someone says basic, we all drink, basically.
Okay.
That's the, we share the pain.
We're
ladies
not
and gentlemen,
telling Cecil about this rule.
He was there when we made it.
No,
Yeah, so
no.
fuck
The
you,
700. Did say it. Did not say it. The 750 ml rule.
That's still it, dude. You
Yeah,
gotta drink.
you gotta
I'm
drink.
fine with that.
See, you can't.
Cheers,
get
birthday
around
boy.
this. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining in on the G.N.A. podcast. But I feel like there's something I need to add here. Some important, crucial information. Something about a page that you can access on this interconnected network of computers that they call the World Wide Web. Daymok, have you ever heard of any such a thing? Do you know anything about this?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it's GNApodcast.com, but I'm pretty sure that you can also find us on the fucking Discord, which is like GNApodcast.com. But fucking get your head out your goddamn ass and go to GNApodcast.com because .com or GNApodcast.com. I mean, get your head out your fucking ass already and visit the fucking site and then say that Daymok fucking sent you and then send all your hate mail because Daymok loves it. These nipples are getting harder and harder the more you send the hate mail. And please, baby, I gotta fucking finish. So send a fucking hate mail.
Or
Oh
you
shit!
could just
Those are blue nipples! Those are blue nipples!
Demonetized!
Fucking right!
or like I was gonna say, or you could just see that pinned tweet on Twitter, which you can find us by just typing in that at G.N.A. podcast.
I'd like to point out.
You're my boy!
I would just like to point out that this site looks like it was made by a 5-year-old in 1997. Daymok, was that you?
You wish it was, but they hired some fucking
Our
senior
site
programmer.
is nowhere near done.
Yeah, and we
And
don't need you sending your spam emails to us telling us how we can update our website. So
I like it.
Take your spam emails and shove them. Or you can deep fry them, or you can chop them up and fry them and stick them on pizza along with pineapple.
Just put the at Daymok sign and fucking send all your hate mail. If my nipples get hard, you'll see plenty of pictures on the website. Trust me, I can get those bitches to almost 2.5 inches.
You all have a lovely evening. And
You as
happy
well,
birthday,
brother.
Daymok.
Happy
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Daymok.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful fucking night.
You as well, brother.
We hope you enjoyed the show. G.N.A. Games, Nerds, and Alcohol. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Reviews help people find the show, so if you enjoy listening to us, let other people know. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Podcast Addict, Player FM, Stitcher, Spreaker, MyTuner, Your Listen, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a whole bunch of other places. If we aren't someplace, let us know. We'll upload there.
You can also follow us on Twitter or Facebook by searching at G.N.A. Podcast. You can also join our Discord chat. Just see the pinned tweet.
We do a game show night every first Saturday of every month on Mixer at www.mixer.com/G.N.A. Podcast.
Join us every Wednesday night at 19:30 Eastern Time on cast.gg for Anime Night, hosted by Blue Shark 45.
And join us every second Saturday of the month for Horror Movie Night, hosted by Zyberblood.
We want to thank Morgan BS Photography for our artwork and logo. Check him out at morganbs.com.
And please email us at GNApodcast@GNAinyourdNA.1 with all your questions, comments, or death threats. We would love to hear from you. And last but not least, please be sure to check out our website at www.GNApodcast.com.